Welcome to QDC1. This is a getting started video. What is QDC1? QDC1 stands for Quality Operations and Decision Science Concepts. If you're looking for help, who can you contact for assistance? We have course mentors, 4 course mentors. There's Casey Borsch, Mario Marshall, Alex Neely, and Lisa Flynn. The best way to contact us is through the shared undergraduate quant box, as shown here. If you're looking to contact one of us in particular, we have our email addresses, phone numbers, work hours, and a webinar calendar posted at this link. This is also at the community. And if you're looking specifically for webinar info, you can go to this link where our live weekly webinar information can be found. As far as course resources, we have online book resources, which are through the publisher, and they're called the Learning Centers. They offer multiple choice quizzes, chapter outlines, PowerPoint presentations, and chapter summaries. This may be accessed through the links in the study guide or through the course of study links. Some other items that are available through the learning community is a course intro and study guide, which has an outline of the course with links embedded in it to go to the learning resources and identifies which skill softs go with which core competency. A useful links file, which has additional outside resources available through the internet, and review questions that will help you focus your study. The recordings and resources, this is the link that's available at the community. It will give you the course of study reference, textbook references, recorded sessions, and the PowerPoint files that go with the recorded sessions. The recorded sessions cover the textbooks. So all of the information in the chapter, if you're just looking to brush up on material that you currently have a competency for, you just want to be fresher on the material, the recorded sessions is a good way to do that. For book resources, this is what the learning centers look like. As you can see on the screen, the top shot is showing you the entry when you first get into the learning center. If you use the link that's available through the course intro and study guide, it will bring you directly to what you see on the bottom half of the screen, which is a chapter specific screen, and you can change screens by clicking on the down arrow. Or you can enter the PowerPoint presentations by clicking directly and you'll be able to download those. There's also, as you can see on the left-hand menu, there are quizzes, multiple choice quizzes, and some other chapter resources. And that's all available. You don't need to log in. You just need to click on the link and it'll bring you directly there. This is the Stevenson Operation Management book. The Organizational Behavior book also has a learning center. They're both McGraw-Hill Publishing books. What are we going to be covering this term? There are 12 competencies covered by this course of study that I've outlined below. The competency will be assessed as you complete an objective assessment. This course of study represents 8 competency units and may take up to 16 weeks to complete. That's directly out of the course of study. So what does that mean? That means that there are 12 specific areas that we're looking for you to gain competency within this course. What type of learning resources are available? They are automatically enrolled, so you don't have to worry about trying to enroll in them. There's a Skillsoft application, which is online. There are 7 modules, and it is recommended that you complete all 7 of those Skillsoft modules and the post module quizzes with at least a 75% or higher. That way you can feel that you have competency in the material that's presented. The Skillsoft for this assessment is not optional. There are sections of the book that doesn't get into some of the in detail that you need for the assessment. So the Skillsoft is really there to bridge a gap between the books and the assessment. The e-text is Quality Operations and Decision Sciences. It's a custom published e-text that's made up from excerpts of the following 3 books. You'll access the e-text through your course of study. There is an e-reader. You can download chapters from that book so that you can take it with you on your portable devices. We have Stevenson Operations Management, Kreitner and Kinnicky Organizational Behavior, and Evans Quality and Performance Excellence. These first 2 books were originally part of the course's study, and we've recently added the 3rd one to help bridge the gap, much like the Skillsoft does, for students that prefer to do more reading to gain that competency. There are the online tools and support, as I pointed out with the learning centers earlier. That is available to you within the course of study. Make sure you utilize those to your fullest potential, as they are a valuable tool. And these are the links if you wanted to go directly to the main Learning Center link and then navigate yourself. Additionally, there are message boards in the learning community, and those are available. The learning community is called the Business Undergraduate Quantitative Analysis Learning Community. This is a sample page from the course intro and study guide. It gives you an idea on the outline of the course. Here you can see what competencies are covered by this area. Here's one of the competencies topics, which chapters are being read. This is a link directly to the Chapter 5 Learning Center page. And then here's the next topic. And also you can see that it says that you can access your Skillsoft modules. You have to go through the course of study to access your Skillsoft modules, but this will tell you what the names of them are so you know where to find them in the course of study. The topic outlines are the same as the course of study. Once you've prepared for the pre-assessment, what can you expect? It takes about 2 hours to complete. And when you're taking it, you want to try to simulate the actual testing conditions. You don't want to have your textbooks open. You don't want to be using notes or any other learning resources while you're taking this exam. The reason is because you don't want to feel a false sense of knowledge and then test badly later on. There are only 3 attempts, so you want to make sure you use each one wisely. And after you've taken it, there are coaching reports available. And what that does, it will display your pre-assessment results, and there are links to the course of study that makes it easier to find your competencies, the topics, and the activities that you need to study further. Once you feel confident in the material, you can schedule your objective assessment. How to access your objective assessment: you're going to access it by clicking on the yellow Schedule Now button on the degree plan, and then it will say waiting for approval. The student mentor will then approve it, and you'll be released to scheduling. Interpretation for QDC1: if you do not pass the pre-assessment or the assessment reference for the coaching report for areas of focus, you can refer to the course intro and study guide if you find that that's easier to navigate, and that will help you identify by competency number and name what needs to be reviewed as far as chapters and Skillsoft modules. So if you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. Please reach out to one of us. You can contact any of the 4 of us directly. The best way to reach us is by the shared box, which is shown here, and you can also access us individually by clicking on these links below. We look forward to working with you.